Say hi to YouTube. Just be on YouTube later. Like the video, subscribe. It's time for some King of Snakes marathon, if you will. We got 4 chapters to react to. Agony came through. Vayu came through. Surya disappeared. Indra hit us with the big play. Let's see what we got. What we got. All right. There's Ran, his child, Gandhavra, and Kasak in the water. There's Lee's looking over. She's quite a distance away. Let me just open my water. Did you guys stay hydrated? Did you guys eat anything cool? My girlfriend made me like salad. I can't believe this. I'm eating salad, yo. Not that I don't eat vegetables. I love vegetables, but salad is boring to me. But I got learned. Salad could be dope. The Ananta should stay quiet for a while after this. Agni and Vayu have been released. And Surya, who has excellent tracking abilities, no longer stands on the side of Ananta. This is Asha speaking. Salad is a good as a side. See, like, I'm still with you. Like, if someone was like, for dinner, salad, I'm going to look at you sideways like, where's the meat? But I like my vegetables cooked, steamed, whatever the case may be, seasoned. But, like, salad is fine. She put like salt, no, Himalayan salt, the pink rocks. She trying to extend Nai's lifespan. She's like, you need to live longer. You can't just eat chicken and beef. And yes, I can. Balsamic vinegar and some olive oil. Whew, that was good. She negotiating with Yamla. Okay, Agni and Vayu have been released, and Surya, who has excellent tracking abilities, no longer stands on the side of the Anantas. At this point, it would be too risky for the Anantas to engage in a fierce battle for the vessel. In any case, the gate has been opened and the resurrection is imminent, so they are in no rush. Isn't a vessel essential? Will the resurrection still proceed by just waiting? Just waiting won't do it, but, says Asha, something that rearranges the balance of power may occur. The Taraka clan has been quiet, so there is a strong faction opposing the resurrection. But there is only a week left until the succession of the throne. 1 week equals 12 days. Do we know that already? I know the days in this are different. The ways that, like, I think the years in TOG are different. Do we know that? Okay. I can't math. When it comes to numbers, I'm not my baby girl. I don't know what I'm doing. Yes, we did. Okay. Glam! Ah! Yo, Glam, what's going on at Fox News? What's going on, dog? I woke up to some craziness today. I said, hey, yo. Depending on the Taraka situation, on how the Taraka situation develops in the future, opinions on Anata's resurrection will also change significantly. Yo, dog. Skip, the hairdresser, Ocho, Joy Taylor, the executive, they all wildin'. Jay and I read the whole lawsuit last night, pure comedy. I read what I could find. But Jesus Christ, she's a monster for trying to do that. If it's true, allegedly. If there's no solution in sight, they'll want to grab onto anything they can, no matter what it is. Lisa's looking. The Taraka clan has quieted down due to Yuta's absence, causing the current balance of power. If Yuta were to appear now, causing the Tarakas to strengthen, many would flock to the side of cooperating with Ananta's resurrection, especially Ashura. If he turns his back, the summoners he was protecting will die first. But what happens to the succession of the Taraka clan's throne if Yuta never shows up? Is that Raltara there in the front now? Silhouetted? Who's that supposed to be, Yuta still? Sorry, hold on. Notice the Taraka. My favorite line has to be when Skip called Shannon my arch rival. That's crazy. Yeah, Raltara. That's Raltara. Yeah. What happens if Utah's? What happens if the succession Utah? If the Tarakas go rogue and the desperate need for Anata emerges, you will also be tormented by the same thought. That rather than sacrificing one of those kids who do not want to become the vessel, it would be better for the one who declares themselves the vessel to become Ananta. One Last God. Kubera. Story and art by Kurigam. Babo Kim Scan. Season 3, episode 350. King of Snakes 12. The line was interesting because Ashura protecting the summoners and taking the summoners hostage is a thin line. Yep. At a flip of a coin, depending on what's going on, ready to just make a switch up. We know about you. We know about him. All right, let's get it. The surrounding humans and Indra can't listen in. What you're saying now is only for me to hear, so speak with confidence. Yo, I know. Asha just like, I'm just saying, if somebody's just is willing to be the vessel and is already close to being a Nanta, I mean, yeah, might as well let it be. Asha's not slick. I know. We know about her. We're watching you, right, hero. Asha say, "Let me be a Nanta." Facts. Do you know that? Do you know that the god who imprisoned you is not Varuna? Yes, Indra lied. Even if she was stronger, even if she was stronger then, she would have been under a normal summon. She wouldn't have been able to surpass the power she would have in the god realm. Varuna alone trapping Agni and me? Yo, the way people are talking down on Varuna is crazy. Like, Varuna is not like that. You not stronger than me. You not getting summoned first with the cheerleader method, and you keep me and Agni trapped? Varuna? Yo, yo. Varuna, yo, come fight back, yo. Your name getting drugged through the mud, through the water. That shit is so funny to me. They dragging Varuna for real. Varuna did give up power to Kali to get back at Ganhavra. Fair enough. All right, fine. Ruta catching all strays. Hey, man, we still want a tribe, though. That's impossible. That power definitely did not belong to Varuna. It must be that of a primeval god. And the only primeval god capable of being summoned is Brahma. It seems that they took action after deciding Ananta's resurrection was the way to save the universe. However, if it was Brahma's decision alone in the absence of other primeval gods, then I think that way might not be the right one. Yes, I think the same way. Brahma's words might be false, like it was the case in the beginning when we heard about the best possible future the ancient human race could have achieved. You and I, neither of us could endure the misery, and so we both resorted to using the top. I see my boy. Big Shiva. Goated Shiva. To the left. Tall ass motherfucker. Reading about the pop off once you finally get shine. Honestly, like y'all was talking shit. Just torrential like downpour, like just start waving people away with tsunamis. The irony is that they're not even trying to diss her because they're comparing her to the heaviest hitters amongst the fifth Zens. That's actually a fair point. Like, it's comparative. It's just funnier if I frame it the way that I framed it. You dig? I think it was even stated that Agni plus Vayu is the strongest combo possible amongst the gods. Vayu and Surya, my mans. Strong enough to beat Ananta based on implication, if I recall correctly. They not beating Ananta. Cut it out. Cut it out. Great Snake? No. You and I, neither of us could, use the top. But Vayu, there's something you're mistaken about. You seem to think that Brahma was just choosing the wrong way to protect the universe. But I think differently. She may not have any intention to save this universe at all. She even said something that seemed to hint at the destruction and prioritized trying to kill Lees over pursuing a vessel. Varuna's like looking. Okay. What? You two are talking about the resummon? Well, if Vayu goes to Aisholi personally, the resummon could really happen soon. Sounds good. Sounds good? Are you seriously saying that? At least put some spirit into such a bull-faced lie. What's wrong, Agni? Agni, cook him! I'm tired of him. 2 weeks ago, he left with a W. He's had a W in my head for 2 weeks. I need you to beat that W out of him. Probably just God glaze, because I recall being, I don't think anyone could stop the two of you together, the dialogue being, Agni Eravata couldn't even kill Ganhavra, let alone Ananta. The year of injury is over. Yes. I tried so hard to protect Surya Summoner and felt so devastated that this was the outcome. You started to blindly oppose the consensus reached in the God realm, and now you see everything in such a negative light? Well, true. Atera was destroyed due to Kadru, who was brought in by the Anantas, so I get why you're grinding your teeth. I get why you're grinding your teeth. Even if your vision is narrowed by anger, you cannot acknowledge the greater cause behind Ananta's resurrection. It's understandable. You are feeling justified that way. The people are listening. Wait, is that Lutz and Bao's girl? What's her name again? The someone tell me. Is that Lutz and thing? It looks like them. It's gonna bother me. What a punchable face. Why is it not being punched more often? Tilda. There we go. Tilda. Yes, there we go. Tilda. And Tilda Lutz. Yeah, I need to hit him. So this is how you're twisting it, Mumble. It doesn't seem like I could persuade you now. So if you want to try to resist and persist, in 1 week we'll look at the state of the Karaka clan and come to a conclusion anyway. By then you will not be able to maintain your current position. Agni, fight back. He clean here. He clean. Hold on. Look at my boy. He clean. Ah! Screenshot. Okay. After that, Serious Summoning was released and Vayu went right away to Asholi. According to Indra's words, we gained 1 week's worth of time, but we can't trust that, so we have to continue protecting the vessel candidates. Since the vessel candidates and the summoners aren't in the same place, our power to protect them is also spread thin, which is an issue. If Ashura wasn't determined to eliminate the vessel candidates by killing them, we could have joined up. Tilda! I know Bao was popping off. I'm sorry you feel that way. Lutz and Tilda have been there since last chapter 2. I didn't notice them then. Agni does look great this chapter. He looking good. He stopped him from going on a rampage. Well, we don't really know who would have won. I was just joking. Ganhavra was going to die. We could have joined up. No. Even if Asura was willing to protect them, you shouldn't entrust him with all the candidates. Don't trust him too much. Judging from his actions so far, he can turn into an enemy at any time. At the drop of a dime, flip of a coin, like we said. He's even bitching about losing. Is that something you, of all people, should be saying? Yeah. Yakasak. Let him know about himself. Walks by Lee's. No, don't be so hard on him, Kasak. No, be harder. After all, he did play a crucial role in getting rid of Taraka, and afterwards he worked hard to prevent Ananta's resurrection. Agni. Gandhavra. We only extend our trust to the point we can justify it. We only extend our trust to the point we can justify it. That's hard. That's a bar. That's hard. I need that. I'm start using that. That's hard. I love Gunharver getting called out in this episode. They stay cooking Gunharver. They should. Like, look in the mirror, bro. Everyone just burning Gunharver. He gets called out every episode. Good. Well. If it isn't the consequence of my own actions. He does get called out, but it's like, this is different. We don't expect kindness or a sense of justice from you or Ashura. We trust in Ashura's trait of acting purely out of self-interest and your family? No. I trust in Manaka's efforts. If that were the old Agni, he would have said that he trusted in my kindness, despite being the god more enraged by the massacres I committed more than anyone else. It seemed like he was trying to see only my good side. Maybe even back then he was saying this because he had faith in Manaka, not me. But even then, he didn't draw the line like he does now. Because fuck you, you stupid dumb fish, bitch. Sorry, that was aggressive. But even then, he didn't draw the line like he does now. If only I hadn't been swayed by the Taraka that made a mockery of Shakuntala. Don't feel bad for him. Don't feel bad. Shakantula asked me to send her regards to him. But would someone who killed countless humans in this search for his daughter really stay still after hearing about her? If he picked up a fragment and went off looking for his daughter, it would be a disaster. Ananta's resurrection just around the corner, so let's not do anything pointless. Interesting. So she's going to keep that information to herself. Interesting. For a second, Ganda thought season 1 Agni still existed, and he's not. That's not him no more. Lee doesn't even know that Ganhaver already killed Shakuntala here. Oh. I didn't even catch that, Corey. Excuse me, Agni-Nim. Is there any way to get that spear back? I will ask Vayu about it as soon as he's back from Aisholi. He's better at finding. He's better than I am at finding and persuading Ervata. How about learning a transcendental in the meantime? A transcendental? Yes, it seems like your transcendental value has increased a lot compared with the last time I saw you. But that doesn't mean I can I can just learn a skill just because I want to. I didn't even learn in those 7 years. I don't really have the time to learn another now. Ransai Rafi acquired 2 transcendental skills while we were in hiding together. Of course it was possible because he had practiced the basics before, but Miss Lees, if you don't try hard, wouldn't you be able to learn at least one more? I would like to learn if I could. More magic, more magic. Come on! Where's that enthusiasm? Where's that spirit? Be like, yo, we dropping spells? Transcendentals? Teach me. Show me the way. A Terra Destruction really hit Agni? Yeah. None of them know that it killed Manaka to bring back Tio either. Another kind of problem would unfold than she thinks. A complete different type of problem. That's only be a big deal if it ever comes up. Did Shakuntala really die though? Vayu's betrothed also died and was still in the node. Oh, you think she's in the node? Okay. Ganhavra's soul destruction seems legit. Ganhavra can kill souls. Yeah, I forgot he can destroy souls. That's literally his name's power. The gods were pissed because those Gandhi destroys are not even fertilizer. It's not even the same as Vayu's betrothed living. Yeah, that's a good point. If I would like to learn if I could. It is difficult to learn a transcendental used by Suras. How about learning one exclusive to humans? There's also a fighter who's looking for a disciple. Human exclusive transcendentals? Those exist? I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm what? We got those? Hold on. Hemming's transcendental? Hold on. Y'all don't even know about my transcendental value. I was out here. These 2 weeks I was training. Getting my value up. You didn't even know I learned the new spell. You don't even know about that. I'll show it off later. I don't want to be a show off and too arrogant, but I've been in the gym. Me and Tio been training. Yes, just like breath is a transcendental value to the Dragon Clan, there are transcendentals just for humans. That's actually super interesting. I thought the humans just got shafted in that regard. All the magic they learned were god magic, or what's the actual term for the Sura magic? That like Anan was using and stuff. Anyways, why is not coming to me? It is said that they are the legacy of Murugan, a god who has now disappeared. Who was this? Fiendish magic. That's what I meant. While normal transcendentals don't really work in front of the eyes, Murugan's death was mentioned when Hanuman explained how the eyes of perishment worked. Oh shit, okay. I might have to retrace that and get my knowledge back up. It is said that they're a legacy of Murugan, a god who has now disappeared. Murugan was a god who deeply cared for humans and left behind skills that only humans could use. Only humans who are proficient in weapons like swords and spears can use these techniques. So there was no one suitable to teach to teach them in the Suro realm since you had transcendentals of the Sword of Ray. There was no real need for you to learn transcendentals for other weapons too. I don't agree with that assessment, but I feel it though. No, Phoenix magic is Sura magic. Murugan was a god. No, I was saying I was trying to remember what the other type of magic was, like divine god magic, like normal magic, whatever you want to call it. And then what Anan was using with like the Anata, was it Sangora or something, Anata? I was just trying to remember what it was called, like the actual term. I wasn't saying that Murugan was using Phoenix magic. My bad if I confused anybody. Murugan was mentioned a few times before in the story. I think we saw Hati Murugan at some point. Yes, in the side story of Rama 13 Brilith. We saw Brilith use Hati Murugan in one of her previous lives to buff her weapon. San Vega and San Yoga. There we go. Yes, fiendish. See, Brilith a go. So yeah, you guys don't know. See, me and Murugan go way back. Like, I actually know his cousin. So like, he was teaching me the spells. So I use them on tonfas and scythes. I'm different. Murugan has been twice before this. Bao and I looked into it when the chapter first dropped. I think it's possible Lise meets her in the past when we go back again, especially because it said that her domain disappeared, so it has to be a unique domain and probably in the past. I wouldn't be shocked if she was this versus Goddess of War. Ooh. I like that. But you can't summon the Sword of Ray currently, right? So it might be worth learning. These transcendentals make physically impossible feats possible, way beyond the capabilities of both the weapon and its wielder. I've seen a human on this planet use one of these transcendentals before they certainly exist. Nice. Are you talking about Tio Rakan, the woman you approached with the intent to kill 7 years ago? That's right. Miss Rakan. We love to see it. The fighter who's looking for a disciple is none other than Tio Rakan. Now, how about it? If you want to learn, I'll bring you there right away. Finally? Like, finally, nigga? Like, are we really going? How long have we been waiting? Tio Rakan. When that name was mentioned, I suddenly remembered something that happened 7 years ago that I'd almost forgotten. He had also recommended Teo Rakan to me as a teacher. Oh, after that, I went to the Suro realm without any chance to talk to that potential teacher. And 7 years went by just like that. So I thought that matter was already off the table for me. 7 years ago, he was already aware that this day would eventually come? Flare. Teo, if you still don't have anyone to take on your disciple, why don't you take a look at this one here? Look at my girl! Are you stupid? Yes, let's go! Screenshot to be continued. Hey, that was a great chapter to come back to. Let's fucking go! Right? It's time. You're finally getting a training. On God, we've been waiting for this, Glam. On God, we have been waiting. Kasak is not letting Ganohara forget anything, and I love it. That's my goal for real. See, Vitra Clan, we hold people accountable. Personal responsibility and accountability, Vitra Clan speciality. We out here, dragging up, nigga. 500 chapters later, Tio Lee's trading art. Callie didn't think it likely that Murugan would disappear. It must be special circumstances. Plus, war doesn't really exist for humans anymore at this point. Tio, she's lovely. Perfect. It's versus Desura. Kurigan being like, yeah, I'll give you the trading arc before the ending of the story. That chapter put the biggest smile on my face when it dropped. By the way, the episode with the Murugan death story is season 3, episode 225. Let me screenshot this. Abyss? Remind me to... Let's see if we can find Murugan. Saving the future. Oh, yeah, you guys said Hanu explained it. Okay, so right here, your conditions, where she talks about the red orb. What is wrong with Eye of Perishment? Oh my lord, bro, my brain. Let's see. Maruna. I don't think it's gonna be the only time Tio and Lee's train, but I'll explain later. Abyss 14. I'm on the right one, right? It was on. I know. I love how the training also makes sense. Like, there's really more things for Lee to learn despite being a servant for 7 years. It makes perfect sense. Where is it? Okay, should be around here. Died in vain. Uptala. They had a grudge. Uptala died, which came true. Another one made the wish to eliminate the god Murugan, but the item did not respond. So they changed the wish into tormented Murugan. Developing with that wish, they succeeded in killing Murugan multiple times, causing the god torment. Of course, the god kept resurrecting, and in the end, that Rakshasa was killed in a pincer attack by other gods. The issue is that about 100,000 years later, Murugan was destroyed. As the domain of the god's jurisdiction disappeared, the god was no longer able to resurrect, resulting in their total annihilation. Okay. I got it. It was unlikely what Tierra said. This is the case of something specific occurring that caused the domain to disappear. Since Murugan was also fourth Zen, it cannot be something that is still considered universe-wide. Humans don't be fighting each other anymore. This is why I think war also with other context clues. That's interesting, Glam. I like the idea. I'm gonna ponder on it. Kurgan's blog. King of Snakes 12. Find the hidden Rand, Grand Harbor, and Kasak. They're over there. They're away from Misty Shore and on the coast towards Cali Bloom. Never-ending rumors of scandals. Agni is single-minded when it comes to his marriage, but he's a bit generous with friendly skinship, like squeezing Lee's nose. There's no shortage of rumors of him flirting. There were many cases where the other person misunderstood and had high expectations, and there were many relationships that were so close that people around him thought they were dating. Agni himself says that he draws a line, but it doesn't seem like that to others. On the other hand, Indra is a god who has a really splendid love history and has always been the subject of rumors regardless of true or not. He is good at coaxing with words and gets along well with goddesses he has broken up with. Hollywood style, so he's a player. Freak Bull Indra, he on that Joy Taylor. He said, Brahmanim, I want to be king. I will bust. Let me stop. Also, Murugan in Hindu mythology is a being associated with war. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Bet. Wait, hold on. God who naturally takes the head seat. It's already been a month since I've sketched a scene between Indra and Sagara for the storyboard of this episode, but have postponed putting in. What should have been included here has been pushed back to episode 353 and doesn't seem like it will ever be included in episode 354. Lol. Since it's a serialized webtoon, there are probably a lot of people who seek weekly progress and fun. And as a reader myself, I've been waiting and reading other webtoons every week, so I think I understand how you feel. So for now, I'm going to refrain from switching between characters and show you everything centered around Lee's first. When this chapter gets released in book form, I will restore the order to how it was originally planned. That's interesting. I'll bust it down if you make me King Brahmanim. Ha. The technique that stabbed through Pingara on season 2. Many people have said Teo has nothing to teach Lees because she is so strong, but Lees is a character with good stats, but an empty skill window. While others choose and use dozens of skills, Lees is scraping with a handful. That makes so much sense to me. It's like 100 speed, 100 attack, 100 defense, but all you can do is basic like smack, punch. Like, you need some skills. All right. King of Snakes, let's keep going. That was great. Happy New Year. It is January 2025. Shout out to the Patreon gang. Shout out to the CBLs. That is the certified BAM lovers. But could the next year, the Priests of Fire, be the real CBLs? That's brilliant, gang, till I die. And a huge, humongous shout out to the tier 3s, the 5th Zen Gods. Shout out to Johnny Rogers, Catan, Lucky Roo, Muzaka, Revenant, Scobe, Simi, Wolf General, Zyler Scotty, Big Abdel, Agrona Vitera, Childish Nujabis, Gray, and Huey. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you.